Hi, everyone. Thank you for being with us here on the first show of 2024 for Dragonfly Crystals, which just happens to be the amazing Akashic Record Readers, Cheri, Trancing with Spirit, Starfish Jennie, and Linda de Gonzalez. So happy to have you ladies here. And I just want to tell everyone in the chat, try and be specific with your questions for the Akashic Record Masters. And if you want to donate, we actually have a PayPal link for Cheri and for Jennie. We don't yet for Linda, working on it, but so feel free to send a PayPal donation. It's in the description below. And we just want to, we'll just say hi now to all of you because we always run out of time with all the questions. Thank you all for being here. You guys are the reason we're here, and we love you guys so much. And without further ado, I am going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in, hold it at the top, and then exhaling through your mouth. And another deep breath in, holding it at the top for a couple of beats, and then exhaling through your mouth. And a final deep breath in, holding it at the top and releasing through the mouth. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Record Masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of love and light, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it. And so now we open the records for this group that is here today by opening ourselves as a group to the light. And with this light, we open ourselves to our truth. And with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided toward our highest good and the highest good of all in divine source. And so this group that is here now, whether they come in towards the end of the show or watch it in replay, are included in this. And so this group is given the truth to best serve us on our healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for us in this moment. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy field of this group to receive the record of our soul. The records are now open. And so let me go through here, see if anybody has, Miss Moonlight, getting toward to 25 more. Anyone who feel free to go like and subscribe. Also, like and subscribe to Jennie, Starfish Jennie, and to Cheri, Trancing with Spirit, and Linda de Gonzalez. And below in the description are their channels. And let's see if there's any. Looking down through here. Oh, hi, everyone. Looking for questions. Oh, we have one here. Okay, so I'm going to start with Cheri. Rishi wants to know why are my parents so cold-hearted and harsh toward me? Thank you so much.
Okay. Hi, Rishi. Let's see. part of it is your boundaries. You need to learn what's acceptable, what you are willing to accept from someone, and also self-sufficiency. It's to make you stronger. You wanted to be a strong person in this life. And so it was put here like this so you could learn boundaries and to stand up for yourself, to and to be independent, not depend on someone. And that's basically it. You wanted to come here and be a strong person. And by them being more distant to you, you've learned how to be much more self-sufficient than you would have been had that not had been there. And also you need to learn, though, take ownership of what's yours and what's not yours. And don't take on their coldness or their harshness as yours. That's their issue, not your issue. And you need to learn, and that too, that comes with boundaries. And that's the crux of it, is the self-sufficiency and learning what to accept and what not to accept. I hope that makes sense to you, and good luck with that.
Thank you, Cheri. That was great. And thank you, Rishi, for that great question. And we have Jessica Lynn for Jennie. What blocks do I have around a healthy, fulfilling relationships?
Well, I'm feeling the blocks, so I need to get past that. So I'm going to change that question to, why do you have blocks around healthy and fulfilling relationships? If that's okay.
Absolutely. Do whatever you need to do.
So I'm getting that you have fear. Your fear is your block. The fear of being rejected, the fear of being hurt, the fear of loving someone and not being loved back. So that must have come from somewhere. So where did that come from? So in other lives, you have had the same issue because you were rejected and hurt, and so now you put up these walls, these blocks around your heart because you don't want to be hurt. But the Akashic Records Masters can heal that. So that's what we'll do at the end. And there's nothing wrong with you at all. It's just that you're scared. And you're scared because it's happened before. And it wasn't your fault then, and it's not your fault now. It's never your fault. It's not your fault. in the past, it was someone that was, and I'm talking about a past life, and maybe in this life too, someone that was not in the right place to be in a loving relationship. I'll put it that way. So you kind of gave it all, and then your heart got broken. But things are going to turn around for you, and you don't have to stay like that. So stay till the end when the Akashic Records Masters do the healing, and you can have this cleared, and then look forward to finding having a wonderful relationship, because you will. So and also, Cheri was talking earlier about manifesting. Start to manifest a loving, real, true relationship where the person cares as much about you as you do about them. And imagine it maybe 3 or 4 times a day, and just imagine how happy you're going to feel. And what would that make you feel like? And then just let it go. And so do it like 3 or 4 times a day and keep doing it. And then eventually you'll manifest it. So good luck. I hope that helps you.
That sounds great. Thank you so much, Jennie. And thank you, Jessica, for that question. We're going to say thank you to Miss Moonlight for the super sticker. That was wonderful. And we do have, I think we have your question. No, actually, I don't have one. So, Miss Moonlight, if you want to leave a question or tell me if I missed it, that'd be great. So, Linda, we have Moira who's asking, could I have a reading about a life path? So, divine plan.
Everybody's very enthusiastic about this question, as you can hear behind me.
Yes, they are.
Sorry about that.
They have a lot to say.
I did give them treats before, so that they would eat the treats and then sleep.
People in the chat are really having fun saying they have a lot to say.
Yeah, they do have a lot to say. Hi, Moira. Okay, your life path. I'm getting you may have more. You may have more than one. So, when you're younger than me, you have a path of building a family, having children. Maybe this is one possibility. As you get older, you focus on different things. Sort of the universal spiritual path, life path for humans is love. And within that, all of us have different ones. I think we all know this. This is not news. I think your life path is maybe your focus is changing. There's a transition happening. You're changing. You're growing, and you're feeling different about a lot of things that you thought were settled in your life. And so you're feeling kind of shifty, you're feeling kind of uncomfortable and maybe a little lost. You're on a path of discovery right now, right this minute. You're discovering yourself and what's important to you, what your values are, what interests you, which may be different than when it was 5 years ago or 10 years ago, or even like last week. Who knows? I see change. I see transition. I see moving from one, you know, from a river into a lake. I'm not sure what that means. If that has meaning for you, that's the image that I have, from a river into a lake. Discovery. And the masters aren't going to tell you what you're discovering, because that's the job that you have. Yeah, okay, I know that. But they want you to know. Oh, yeah. They want you to know how much you're loved and how much they value you, and the contribution that you will be able to make after this transition is over. They want you to carry that in your heart and bring it with you and bring it forward, and know that this isn't just a rough time for you to be. Like, you're not just going through a rough time, you're going through a real life change. You need to rediscover yourself and who you are. You need to discover all kinds of things, which is scary and exciting at the same time. But exciting, right? Like, who gets to do that? That's not a frequent occurrence. Transition, change, go with it. Allow your heart to lead you. Allow your gut, your instincts to lead you to what you may end up doing. Art, you may end up, like getting guitar lessons. I don't know. But these are the kinds of things that you can explore. A journey of exploration and discovery is before you. Quote. That's all I have.
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
I think she's right on, because I feel like crying.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's always so emotional when it's deep, so deep. Thank you, Lyndon. Thank you, Moira, for that question.
It's an awesome question, Moira.
And for Cheri, Lori has this question: which talents, gifts, and abilities did I develop in past lives?
Hi, Lori. All of them. You've had many lives where you've used your gifts, where you've used all your gifts at once, and you've been a healer. You've been a wise woman in some lives, healers, spiritual healers, physical healers. You've been all types of healers. And you use your gifts in different ways in each life. Sometimes they work through different mechanisms. Even though you might not have known it in that life, you would use if you were a doctor, you would use your intuition and a lot for diagnosis. Or you were, in some lives, you were more metaphysical type spiritual healer. But you've used all of them in all different ways in many lives. And you're bringing that through to this life. And you could do anything you want with them in this life. And they're saying that you have great potential in the future, and they can see your future, and they are so happy of the way you're going, and they know that one day you're going to fully blossom, and they can't wait for that day to come for you because they're so happy for you, because they know that when that comes, you are going to be this person that you always wanted to be, and one day you're going to be it, and they're so happy for you, and they could see you on this path, and you're truly blessed. They're with you 100%, and they want to know that they're with you every step of the way, and one day you will, and you will blossom, and you're going to look back and go, wow. And that's about all you're going to have to say, because it's going to be so amazing when it happens. So you have great things coming to you. So your 2024 is going to be great. So is your 2025. Not that it'll be perfect, but you have great things coming. So.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Cheri. Thank you, Lori, for that question. And for Jennie, we have Janet. DC question: is there a past life my guides think would help me in my spiritual growth now?
Yeah, I'm getting like kind of like what Cheri said, lots of past lives. I think that you were a Buddhist priest. I think that you, I feel that you were a healer in many lives, and also a leader, a medicine woman. I think that I don't. What is the Oracle of Delphi? So the Oracle of Delphi, there were these people at different places in the road that were spiritual blessers, I think, and you were one of those people too. So you have had many lives where you were a healer and a spiritual leader, helping people to find their path. So there's not just one, there's many. I would say more than, I can't really say all of them, but I would say most of them. You are a healer and or a spiritual leader. So go get them.
There you go. Thank you so much, Jennie. That was great. And Janet, thank you for that question. And for Linda, we have Samantha. I would appreciate a message about my finances for 2024.
I'm going, God, oh, Wanda, not now. I'm going to interpret that to be prosperity, your prosperity in 2024. Okay? Honey, your door's open. I don't need to give you a taxi ride to my shoulder. Val, can I just go take 30 seconds to go wring her neck, and then I'll be right back?
Yes, absolutely. Okay? Absolutely. Okay. We will wait for you. Oh, you want me to go back? Okay. So we'll go on. Oh, you're muted, but we'll go on. We'll come back to Samantha. So MJ 424, Cheri, what am I to work on in 2024?
Okay. Hi, MJ. I heard success. Whatever you're working on now, you're going to be successful with. It's the path you're taking now. Whatever path you're on now is what you're going to have success for. I feel like you're on the path, but you don't really know you're on the path, if that makes any sense to you. Is what they're saying. You're on the right path, but you don't really have a clear vision of it yet. To follow your intuition, and it will lead you where you need to go for this coming year. Each step will take you to the next step. And you will have, if you follow your intuition and follow this path that you're currently on, you will have great success. Even if you don't fully believe it or understand it, follow your intuition, trust and believe, and you'll get to where you need to be by the end of the year. And they're not telling me exactly what that is. They're saying that you deep down, you do know, even if you don't realize what that is right now. But you're on your way. You've started, they said. You started that step. They're there to guide you. Follow your heart. And it will take you where you need to be. And that's it. So good luck to you.
Thank you, Cheri. That was great. And thank you, MJ, for that. And we're back to Samantha and Linda. I would appreciate
Wanda.
and Wanda.
Meet my avian overlord.
Yes. Your handler.
My handler, yes.
Wanda wants to be in the energy too.
She does. She
All
does.
the
She
animals
makes the
do.
energy. Yeah. Samantha, I'm so sorry about the interruption, and I really appreciate your patience and your forbearance with me and my avian overlord. I see you'll be given some choices this year. You'll be given some opportunities. Some of them will be difficult for you to choose. And I have the feeling that like you'll be afraid to choose, and you'll have the impulse to cling to what you know. I'm not sure if this relates to like perhaps a job change, but there will be more than one opportunity this year to improve your income. I'm assuming it's a job, okay? And I could be wrong. Yes, there will be more than one opportunity presented to you. You don't have to take the first one. You don't have to take any of them, okay? You will have them presented. And they will be opportunities to improve your income. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the fear of the new, the fear of having to learn, the fear of a new group of people, the fear of whatever. Don't let that fear hold you back, because that's really gonna set you back. You don't want that. Whatever decisions you make, don't make them out of fear. And that's going to require a lot of self-awareness on your part, because you know how we talk ourselves into stuff, right? And we tell ourselves, oh, well, I can't because this, because that, because that. And we don't admit that it all boils down to fear. So you'll have to watch yourself and be very diligent and self-disciplined in admitting when, okay, it's just I'm just scared. I'm just scared to do this, never mind. I'm afraid of, this won't happen. That won't happen. It's all fear. Yeah. Success. You will have success as long as you don't let fear hold you back. You will have opportunities for greater prosperity, as long as you don't hold yourself back with fear.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, good. All right, Linda. Thank you so much for that. And Samantha, thank you for that wonderful question. And so we're going to go to Jennie now because Cheri read. So we're going to go to Bewitched. Loving you all, please may I have a reading, a message of my greatest good.
Follow the love. Follow the love. That's what I got from them. Follow the love, and that will lead you to your greatest good. That's it.
Okay, that sounds good. That's a good one for all of us.
What they said.
Absolutely. Yep. And it takes work. It's not as simple as it sounds.
Not at all.
So
No, it's not.
thank you, Jennie. And thank you for that book, Bewitched. And for back to Linda so quick. So here we are.
What now? No, wait.
Because
really?
Cheri read while you were, and then Jennie, and now
Oh.
you. So this is Mickey, not
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, I know Mickey. Yeah. Hi,
Is
Mickey.
is my Lakota past the most relevant for me in this life? I was a Shaw woman healer with wolves.
Mickey. You have an affinity with animals. You have a connection with animals. You have the potential to be an animal communicator if you want to develop that. And I think that existed before your life with the Lakota. Yeah, that's something, this connection, sorry, this may not be this isn't your question, okay, but somehow it's related. You have a real affinity with animals and have had for many, many lives, like, I don't know, a couple hundred lives, long time, long time. If you want to pursue that, that would bring you joy. Yeah, that would bring you a lot of joy if you wanted to pursue that. In terms of relevant for you, well, I'm sorry, I don't even know how to begin to answer that, because that was that life. This is this life. You learned stuff in that life, as we all do in all our lives. We learn stuff. Hopefully we bring it to this life where we're also learning stuff. So relevant to this life, I don't even know how to begin to answer that. The stuff you learned, you're bringing with you, like your affinity with animals, you're bringing that forward from a whole bunch of lives. Yes, she knows. And yeah, that's the only, sorry, let me think for a second. Let me just reconnect. Healing. If you find yourself wanting to do some healing work, either on yourself or like healing yourself or healing other people, I would encourage you to do that. The masters are telling me that you were a really, really good healer in that Lakota life, and that you have access to that now if you want it. You will probably have to, I don't know, take some courses or something. But you have access and you have an affinity for it, so you can do that. That's what I have. Don't go getting any wolves.
Okay. Thank you for that, Linda and Wanda, and thank you for that question, Mickey. So we have Star for Cheri. probably where will I be in 2 months? That's an interesting question, whether you're talking location but I guess we'll just take it in the general sense. What will for 2 months from now look like for Star?
Hi, Star. They asked, where do you want to be in 2 months?
Yes.
A typical Akashic Record Master's answer. It's up to you. It's all in where you want to be in 2 months. They said, set your goal and put it out there and go for it. It's all up to you. You could be nowhere or you could be exactly where you want to be. It's all a matter of whatever you want to be. Without really a specific question, that's it's all up to you. They're with you and they'll help you every step of the way and they'll guide you, but it's entirely up to you where you would like to be in 2 months. You can have it all or you can be right where you are right now. It's all in whatever you'd like to do. So good luck.
Thank you, Cheri. That was beautiful. And thank you, Star, for that question. And that, may I just say, this is why sometimes you might want to go more specific, because that would give you more of an answer, because this is very general. So thank you for that. Although that was a beautiful answer and well put. So, crafty lady for Jennie. Thank you, ladies. Happy New Year. Was I ever an artist in a prior life? I am drawn to making art now, but have not been well enough to really get started lately.
Yes, you've been an artist many times in different ways, using different mediums. You know, this sounds kind of crazy, but I gotta say it. Like, the first thing I got was like those drawings in the caves, you know.
Oh, cute.
Prehistoric man, that's what I got. I'm like, what? I've never gotten that before.
Man.
So, yes, you have been an artist many times. Now you feel drawn to art, but don't feel well enough to do art. What do they want to say about that? Well, you can do anything in your imagination. So even if you don't feel like physically picking up a paintbrush or a magic marker or even a pencil, you can do it in your mind. Like, create art in your mind, even if it's like drawing or painting or sculpture or woodworking. You can do anything. You can do anything in your imagination. And you can go anywhere in your imagination. And doing so may lead you to feel better so that you will be able to do something. I mean, I don't know what kind of art you feel led to do, but even if you're laying in bed and you have a sketchbook and a pencil, you can, sketch gradients of light and dark and create art. So, and just taking that little step will lead you to the next step, and the next step. So I think it would help. If you do it in your imagination, it would help manifest it in your life. And
Yeah.
that's a really wonderful thing to want to create art. I so value artists. I can't do anything. I can't even draw a stick figure. I can't do anything. But I love artists, and artists can change the world. They can change people's view of the world. So you never know what you can do. I saw something about a young boy wanted to write a book, and he was like a kid. He wrote a book, and his father published it, and now it's in libraries. So you really can do anything. And I know you don't feel well, but do it in your imagination until you feel a little bit better, and then ask somebody to get you a pad and a pencil and draw in gradient, color, light, dark and light, and then I think eventually you'll be able to do more.
Wow, that's beautiful. Beautiful, Jenny. Thank
Good
you.
luck to you.
Thank you for that, crafty lady. Now we go to Linda with Create Love. Will 2024 bring a change in my career path? Boy, Linda's getting the money and career.
And I never have before. Like, this is all news to me.
They're falling. The deck of cards are falling a certain way.
Again, you're going to have opportunities presented to you that you may or may not choose to take. I see like a branching path. So taking one path leads to another path, leads to another path, leads to another path, and eventually change is accomplished. So I'm not sure. What do you mean? I'm not sure that 2024 will be the year for a career change. I think it's going to be a windier, twistier path than, point A and now turn right, point B. It's going to be twistier, windier, more complex. But the opportunities will be there this year to start that. No, I have the feeling that you started this already. You started this. 2024 will bring you opportunities to further that goal. It's pretty murky because I guess energies are changing. That's all I've got. Sorry. That's all I've got.
Okay, that sounds great. Linda, thank you for that. And Create Love, thank you for that question. And for Cheri, we have Delphine Ross. What do I need to do to improve my spirituality?
Hi, Delphine. They're saying meditate and be one with the universe.
Yeah.
They want you to draw on that universal connection, the oneness with divine source, however you see that. They want you to start drawing that into yourself and look at everything as one, and to pull everything from your heart center and meditate and just start with that and feel. They want you to feel it, to imagine it, to feel the oneness of the universe, the vastness of the universe. They want you to feel that. They want you to draw down that divine source energy into your heart. Because when you start pulling all that in and you start feeling all that, and then they want you to send that back out, and then just start feeling that oneness and go from your heart center. And once you start doing that, everything else you will start to open up, and you will start to see everything in a new light, in a new way, and it will take you to places that you've never even imagined that you could go. And they said start there. And it doesn't have to be a lot every day, just every day. Start doing that, and it will take you all over wherever you want to go. But they're saying that that's where you need to start, and they're with you, and they're sending you all their love. And but that's the biggest thing. Just imagine that source just coming right down into you and filling you with that bright light and that love, and then sending it back out again in that oneness. That's what they want you to do. So good luck with that. And you will notice it will take you places you never dreamed. Trust me.
Thank you so much, Cheri. That was beautiful. And Delphi Ross, thanks for that question. And I just want to put these up here for a minute. Cheri has only 54 subscribers. Let's see if we can get the number higher. And Miss Moonlight says, Linda, get some subscribers for Linda. And don't forget, it's probably down here for Jennie too, Starfish Jennie. So I'm sure it's down here somewhere. But going back up to the questions, because I just had to mention that, because having subscribers will get these ladies, ready. Go book a reading, an Akashic Record reading with all these ladies, all of them, because they are phenomenal. I am telling you, I've had the readings from all of these ladies, and they are amazing, amazing. So as you can see, I mean, full readings are going to blow your socks off. If you think these are blowing your socks off, you haven't seen anything till you've had the full experience, because it's more than you think it is. That's all I can say about it. So then we're going to getting down past here. We did Delphi, and I have Lisa. And this is for Jennie. Has my son Eric been in past lives with me? Your son Eric.
So the answer is yes. Many times, and not necessarily as your son, maybe you're his son, or some other type of family member. So I'm trying to get a particular life. So I'm getting out of life where he was your father, and he was a great teacher to you. A great teacher. He was loving, kind, thoughtful, patient. Kind of the perfect father. And in this lifetime, you wanted to return the favor and be a great appearance as he was to you. I think the last one was in the United States, and I think it was in the West. I'm feeling that it was like on the prairie, and it was kind of hard living, but he took great care of you. And you had animals around, like horses and cows and chickens. I don't feel any other family members. There probably was, but that wasn't in the question, so I guess I'm not getting an answer for that. But yeah, he was a great parent to you, and there's a lot of love there. And as you know, love never dies. Love never dies. So, yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Jenny. That was powerful. So, Lisa, thank you for your question. And we're going to go to Linda with Carl, who's saying, does my late friend Jane's guide S for Stallone are they still with me, guiding me to achieve a specific task? So his late friend Jane's guide, the guide's name is S, or also known as Stallone. If so, am I near accomplishing it? Any messages from other guides, a female queen, and a one-eyed alien? That's a lot, Carl.
Yeah, that pretty much took the words out of my mouth, Al. Yeah, that's a lot. In terms of specific tasks, I'm seeing spiritual ones. So I'm not seeing like you have a task to finish building that deck, or like it's. Your task. Okay, so if it's a spiritual task, it's not one that can be considered to be accomplished, if you know what I mean. So like if your task is to develop patience, at what point do you get to say, okay, I have patience? You have some degree of patience, you have a greater or lesser degree of it, but it's not like you don't get a gold star and then get to graduate and go home. It doesn't, at least the information I'm getting is it doesn't work like that. Okay. This is all very, I think, okay, I think you have some beliefs that may not be correct. And they don't want to tell me more than that. Okay. Here's the message. Examine yourself. Discover yourself. You are you have 1 foot on and 1 foot off the path. Some of what you think you know is completely wrong. Go back, not go back to the beginning, but re-examine what you believe to be true and consult with others. Don't just, and a variety of others, because I'm suspecting there's a source that is not, that you're connected to, or not a spiritual source, but like a person that's telling you stuff that is not 100% accurate. So find other people to talk to about spiritual growth, and development and spiritual reality. Wow, this is and be prepared to let go of what you find out to be wrong. Don't hang on to stuff just because someone you care about told it to you. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Let it go. Yeah, you may have to let go of that person too. Yeah. There's more, but I just can't seem to grab it. I just can't seem to get a hold of it. And they don't want to say anything about your guides. Like, I'm getting sort of an eye roll. Sorry. Like, because, okay. Here it is. Because our guides use our brains and our imagery to project themselves into our consciousness. And most of the time, unless you're really highly spiritually developed, most of the time our guides are faceless. We don't have that awareness of them as people because they're not really people. Some of them, as you point out, were never ever human. So we don't perceive them, but they use our brains, and so our brains put pictures on it on the energy, because that's what brains do. That's what we're hardwired to do as biological beings. But don't fool yourself into thinking that, that this is the reality. This is the face your brain put on reality. Because you can't take the truth. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of you. That just sometimes my masters have a really funny humor. I apologize. That was not meant to make fun of you or of anybody else. Our brains put a face on the spiritual reality that we experience in order that we understand it better. Do not be confused that this is reality. Like that one-eyed alien.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, but in spiritual reality, I'm seeing a cloud of sparkly light, like almost like fireworks, and some of them are gold and some of them are silver and some of them are kind of red. So in order for your brain to make sense of it, it puts a face on it. That's all that is. It's not reality. Don't kid yourself. And really, it doesn't matter. This is the other thing about, can I have my spiritual guides' names? It doesn't matter. When you call, they will answer. When you want to communicate with them, they'll be there. Clouds of light or firework sparkles or just sort of globby sort of, who knows, amoeba, like they'll be there. Mm-hmm. Don't get all caught up with what they look like or what they're called. It doesn't matter. And yeah. And what else can I tell you, Carl? Keep walking the path, keep searching for truth. Let your heart be your guide to the truth and allow yourself to have many sources of information. Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
Okay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for that. And thank you, Carl, for that great question. And I just want to say it's really true that all of our Akashic Record guides, or masters rather, they're full of love for all of us. Tremendous, tremendous love. They're our biggest cheerleaders. But they crack jokes and they're
all the time.
Super humorous. And so just so you know, everyone that gets some humor out of their guides, they're they're doing it in the most loving way, no matter how it's presented and it sounds so. And Linda was presenting something with a beautiful, heartfelt feeling as the jokes, the humor rolls in, because that's how they are.
Yeah.
So just so you know.
Yes.
And I want to thank you for that, Linda. That was great. And
Just fell out of my mouth, man. It's the masters.
and you know what? It would have fell out of my mouth the same way. That's what I was getting. But I have to say, I all of you readers tonight are Jennie, Cheri, Linda are so amazing. I just love sitting in this energy. So now we're gonna, before we close, we're gonna do the healing, clearing. Yes, and it's Cheri
My
who's
favorite
gonna do
part.
Okay.
it. So
Okay. I ask the Akashic Record Masters to clear and release from all in the chat, all that will watch, all the energy of all traumas that have been brought forth from all past, future, and concurrent lives on all cellular levels, in all timelines, in all ancestral timelines, in all time and space, and in between. I ask you clear the eyes, the memories, the feelings, the emotions, and the experiences of all trauma from all cellular structures, on all levels, in all timelines, in all ancestral timelines, in all time and space, and in between time, and in all lives for the greatest good of all that are now watching and all that will watch, and the greatest good of all humanity. I ask that this be done. It shall be done. It is done. And I thank our beloved Akashic Record Master. As above, so below. The healing has begun.
thank you for that. That was
Thank
beautiful.
you, Cheri. That was wonderful.
Yeah, that was
I
tremendous.
shared it with Wanda.
Wanda, it's cute. Okay, now I'm going to close the records for the group. So this is for this group, anyone who's come in and anyone who watches in the future. I would like to close by thanking the light for the truth. I would like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy. And I would like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion toward our soul's purpose. And with this, we lock the records of this group. The records are now closed. Okay, so another beautiful show with beautiful readings. I sit in this energy and I'm like blown away. So thank you so much. Now you can go, please, if you will, to leave a comment on Cheri, who is multi-streaming. Or yeah, you are, aren't you, Cheri?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so you can go directly to Trancing, Cheri Trancing with Spirit. Details are down below. You can, Jennie and Linda will both be posting this video later. And then like tomorrow, give it till tomorrow, and then you can like, subscribe, and always leave a comment if you can, because it helps with the algorithms. So really appreciate that. And thank you so much for staying with us. And we really appreciate you. And have a wonderful 2024. I know it's going to be terrific for all of us. So we'll say good night. Thank you.
Bye. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, Wanda.